Hello my dear students, how are you? We are going to talk about auxiliary verbs or helping verbs اللي هي يا شباب الأفعال المساعدة. Auxiliary verbs are used together with a main verb to choose the verb's tense or to form a negative or question. نستخدمها مع الفعل الرئيسي في الجملة. Auxiliary verbs are also known as helping verbs اللي هي الأفعال يا شباب المساعدة. For example, do you speak French? Do is the auxiliary verb. Speak is the main verb. The baby is sitting. Is the auxiliary verb. Sitting is the main verb. Now let's look at primary auxiliary verbs. الأفعال المساعدة الرئيسية، لأن في أفعال مساعدة رئيسية وفي model verbs. يبقى now let's look at the primary auxiliary verbs. Primary auxiliary verbs include the different forms of be, have, and do. For example, is he going for a walk is the auxiliary verb, or is the form of be and is the primary auxiliary verb. Grandpa has gone for a walk. Has is the form of have and it's the primary auxiliary verb. I'm going to the market. Am is the auxiliary verb. Going is the main verb. Now let's look at the forms of be. Be being been. Am is are was were. And the negative isn't, aren't, wasn't, weren't. For example, she is answering her cell phone, or she isn't answering her cell phone. Isn't or is the auxiliary verb. Answering is the main verb. In question, is she answering her cell phone? In short answer, yes she is or no she isn't. Now let's look at the forms of do. اللي هو do, does, did. النفي بتاعهم يا شباب don't, doesn't, and didn't. For example, she doesn't like fish. Doesn't is the auxiliary verb. Like is the main verb. Does she like fish? نفس الحكاية. Does is the auxiliary verb. Like is the main verb. In short answers, yes she does or no she doesn't. Forms of do. To have, has, have, had, or hasn't, haven't, hadn't. For example, has she posted any photos yet? Yes she has or no she hasn't. Has is the auxiliary verb. Posted is the main verb. Auxiliary verbs are two types. الأفعال الناقصة دي نوعين يا شباب. الأفعال المساعدة دي نوعين يا شباب. Auxiliary verbs نوعين. Primary and model. Primary auxiliary verbs أفعال إيه؟ مساعدة رئيسية. Like be, have, and do. And model verbs. الأفعال الناقصة. Can, could, shall, should, will, would, etc. See you soon and goodbye.